Welcome to the Grindstone Best Songs of 2023, songs 100 to 76. Song 100 is It Ain't Easy by Vinnie Paolizzi off of his self-titled LP. Vinnie's album is a great one on its own, but does feature some really cool collaborations with Adam Hood and Meg McCree. This one with rising star Ben Chapman is probably my favorite. Song 99 is Independence Day by Palehound off of Eye on the Bat. This one is definitely a little more rock, but definitely warranted for this list. Song 98 is If She Could Only See Me Now by Dear Tick off of Emotional Contracts. This is definitely another rocker on the list. It's one of my favorite jams on this great Dear Tick offering. Song 97 is I See You by Adeem the Artist. This is yet another beautiful and powerful song from Adeem the Artist, whose White Trash Revelry was last year's Grindstone Album of the Year. Hopefully they'll be having a new one coming out soon. Song 96 is Icarus by Lukas Nelson off of his Sticks and Stones album. There are quite a few options off the latest one from the son of country royalty, but this one's a fun one to put on the list. Song 95 was High on Something by Benjamin Dakota Rogers off of his Elizabeth EP. Benjamin put out a good album in the beginning of 2023 with Paint Horse, but later in the year he followed it up with his Elizabeth EP that I think I enjoyed even more. High on Something was a standout for me on that one. Song 94 was Her by Tyler Halverson. Tyler put out a ton of good singles this year, but this one for me was definitely my favorite. Song 93 is Heartless Year by the band of Heathens off of Simple Things. I remember the first time I heard them, it was LA County Blues, a song that remains one of my all-time faves. This year's offering, Simple Things, is a really good one as well. I love Heartless Year. Stormy Weather is also another good one. Song 92 is Headed South for a While by Connolly off of his album Siempre. It's hard to believe that this music came from someone living in Oxfordshire, England, but Ags has been heading south for a while, and we all should be grateful for the miles. Song 91 is Hazard Lights by Dave Hause off of Drive It Like It's Stolen. I was introduced to Dave earlier this year. His album Drive It Like It's Stolen was produced by Grindstone fave Will Hogue. I'm a big fan of this album, particularly Hazard Lights, a song about sobriety and temptation. Song 90 is Grapefruit by Country Westerns off of Forgive the City. The Country Westerns absolutely bring it on Grapefruit. It's another rocker on this list that'll get the blood pumping. Song 89 is Good Old Boys with Bad Names by Logan Halstead off of Dark Black Coal. It's one of a number of excellent debuts that came out in 2023. I decided to go with this one, but The Flood, Mountain Queen, and hell, just about anything else on this one could have been good choices. Song 88 is Give It a Go by Mason and the Gin Line off of Sangre. Mason and the Gin Line are yet another band that I found in 2023. I love the vocals, which remind me a lot of the aforementioned Will Hogue. Give It a Go is just a straight jam. Song 87 is Front Row Seat by Shipp. Wes put out some great singles, including the touching My Old Band from 2021 and eventually featuring Jess Wall from 2022. But for my money, Front Row Seat is probably my favorite. He's got a live album coming out in January 2024, which you all should check out. Song 86 is Front Porch Swing by Mike Kuster off of his Country So Fresh You Have to Check Your Boots album. Mike is from Maryland, not too far from me here in Northern Virginia. I first met him waiting to get in to see Kanan Kellum and Drayton Farley at the Songbird Music House in D.C. In fact, his white hat is featured prominently at times in my video from the show. Most recently ran into him at the Ben Chapman Brent Cobb show at the Hamilton in D.C. He's a good dude, and his song Front Porch Swing makes you want to, well, sit on a front porch swing with the mint julep in your hand. Enjoy. Song 85 is Fortune Teller by Rett Madison off of One for Jackie. I love the groove and Rhett's soulful voice on this excellent tune off of her One for Jackie album. Give it a spin. Song 84 is Flash in the Pan by Del Barber off of Almanac. This is another one with a great groove. It's definitely got a Wood Brothers feel to it. Make sure you check it out. Song 83 is Whatever Helps You Sleep by Abby Hamilton off of her number one zookeeper of the San Diego Zoo album. I love this song. It feels like a modern-day, less personal follow-up to Justin Townes Earle's Who Am I to Say? Song 82 is Feel Like Going Home, Our Vinyl Sessions by Miko Marks. I had Miko's Feel Like Going Home in my best albums 2022. I couldn't resist putting this updated version on the title track. The song just rips. Song 81 is Fallen Angels of Rock and Roll by Cordova's, the Rose of Aces album. A few weeks ago, I ended up getting COVID, and while I was laid up, I watched the Muscle Shoals documentary. It's a great one, and I definitely learned a lot. There's so much history there, and I'm pretty much a sucker when a place like it or Memphis gets name dropped in tunes like the Cordovas do on this one. It doesn't hurt that the lead singer reminds me a bit of B.J. Barham of American Aquarium. Great tune. Song 80 is Emily I'm Sorry by Boy Genius off the record. Another song by Phoebe Bridgers that's featured on this list. There were definitely a few others I could have included, but well, Phoebe Bridgers. Song 79 is Edgefield by She Returns for More off of Ruthless. I love this one. The vocals remind me a lot of Phosphorescent. Give it a spin. Song 78 is Dream On by Bottle Cap Mountain off of Oh Fantastic Melancholy. Oh Fantastic Melancholy is a fun album. It's an eclectic mix of power pop, alt rock, and grunge and hard rock. Dream On, Come On is a favorite, but there's lots to choose from here depending on your mood. Song 77 is Dovetail by H.C. McIntyre off of Every Acre. I first heard H.C.'s first solo album, Lionheart, and fell in love with it. That then took me back to her prior band, Mount Moriah, whose How to Dance is absolutely fantastic. Fast forward to 2023, and Every Acre is another really good album. B.J. Barham of American Aquarium had it in his top 10 albums of the year. Dovetail is a great song, but there's also a couple of fun collabs with S.G. Goodman and Indigo Girls' Amy Ray. Song 76 is Don't Give Away Love by Miles Miller off of Solid Gold. Ryan Moore wasn't the only drummer to step out from behind the kit. Miles, the drummer for Tyler Childress, released a breezy album with a lot of great tunes. Don't Give Away Love is a standout for me. That's a wrap for the Grindstone Best Songs of 2023, songs 100 through 76. Thank you for listening. Make sure you share and make sure you subscribe. Thanks.